keep up. But if you fail and if you fall, you know to pick you up. I love you, baby, but I'll never cheat. Loving isn't easy, baby. Love is for keepers, and I will hold on. Will hold on to you. Will hold on to you. Will hold on. Will hold on to you. Will hold on to you.
Hey there, everyone. How y'all doing today? On a Monday of all days. Oh boy. Cool little lady, Necro, Halo, Ranger, and Stylo. Hello. He live. Indeed I am. Indeed I am. And that's a question. That's a question that's been going on in my mind for a while. Since I came back to streaming with, you know, the whole debuting and everything. I think I talked to you guys about it actually. I recently watched a video by shit, I forgot his name. Did I save the video? I think I did. Hey there, game guy. How you doing? Freaking. What's the freaking? There it is. Super Eye Patch Wolf. That's his name. Having a bowl of Weetabix. I don't really know what Weetabix is. But Super Eye Patch Wolf released a video regarding influencer courses and how shit it is, which is hilarious. It's a great video. It's 2 hours long. Weetabix. The 2-hour video? Yeah. And there's a section in the video near the end that really spoke to me. Like, it really spoke to me. Because he essentially asks, he asks the viewers, so specifically us, why do you do it? Why do you make YouTube videos? Why do you go on TikTok? Like, why do you make Instagram posts? Why do you, like, try to upload on Twitter to get as many numbers as possible? Why do you stream? All that kind of stuff, right? And then he asked, do you do it for the numbers' sake? Or do you do it because you have fun with it? And it struck me. It struck me a lot because it really just kind of both for me. Yeah, see, that's the thing, game guy. For me, it's not really, it's not that simple. Because I want to do this for fun. I don't want to do it for the numbers because I've come to the realization for a while now that if I focus on the numbers, it's just gonna make this horrible. Like, let's have a real talk real quick here, people. I need to have like a proper talk about this because this is a bit serious. My numbers ain't never been anything, always just been for the lulz. Sure. Can we get some fucking, like, dramatic music? Sure, why not? Why the fuck not? Might be a bit too sad. Yeah, sure. So it's to the point where nah, it's too sad. I don't want let's classical music. How about that? No. No. Sure, there's something a bit more chill. That got sad. Yeah, no. So, what I'm trying to get across here is
it's even more sad now.
What I was trying to come across here was you guys know, most of you at least know, I didn't start out being a VTuber. In fact, for the longest time, I wasn't one. For the longest time, I was just a disembodied voice, playing video games, having a chill time. And I had fun with that. I legitimately had fun with that. Then the whole branding thing happened. And that, I legitimately think that kind of went out of control. You know, with the whole bar theme, and then from the bar theme, the whole PNG thing happened. And from there, the VTubing thing started popping up. And first I said it as a joke. Then I said I was never going to do it. And then more and more people really wanted that to happen. And I was like, well, people want it, so might as well do it. And so I made that decision to, you know, do the whole VTubing thing. Poured a lot of hours, a lot of thought. Worked with a lot of really talented people on making all of this happen. And when I watched that video by Super Eye Patch Wolf, it kind of clicked for me. What am I doing this for? Am I still doing this because it's fun? Or am I doing it because I'm trying to, you know, build numbers, build community, get more people to watch? And if I'm doing that, why am I doing that? Because I'm not trying to make this a living. I still stand by that today. I don't want this to be my, well, bread and butter. This is a hobby to me. It's a hobby I want to be successful in. And I don't understand why that is all of a sudden. All of a sudden, I wanted to be successful in this hobby. Well, then why are you doing this? That's the thing, Midas. It's a thing that I've kind of taken a step back and realizing, why am I hammering in on this so much? Why am I going, like, I'm beating myself up so hard to, like, do something different, make new things and all that kind of shit. And it's like, I don't have an answer. And it's difficult because streaming is, yeah, so we ain't important? No, you are. See, that's the thing. Oh my good lord. Sure. Just loop the other one, please. There we go. Thank you. You guys are important. And that's the thing. I need to, like, I keep having to tell myself that you guys who are here right now, interacting, you're what's important, not potential new viewers. And that's something I've been caught up in. That's something I realized, oh, well, what the fuck am I doing? Why do I want so many new people here? And I think it boils down to the fact that when thinking over it critically, I think it boils down to the fact that I want to be entertaining. And I want people to have a good time, and I want people to laugh. Maybe it's just because it's a sentiment.
So we are special. Wow. Yay, a com heart.
It's a sentiment of a lot of channels funneling into your own. A lot of people want to make a career out of it, see growth, expand their channels, and make a job out of it. And maybe because we hear that so much, we expect it for ourselves. You know, that is a very, very good point, game. I gotta be honest. That could very well be one of the main reasons for this. Like, that is a real possibility. I also, like, I do believe that might be part of it. I also believe it's because, like, I want to be, you know, I want to be entertaining, like I said before. Sure. I want to make people have a great time. Have fun, laugh. And my reward for that, see, that's the thing as well. I don't really care much about being, you know, compensated for this. All the donations and subs and all of that stuff. I started the whole affiliate program with Twitch to get emotes. Not for getting, like, money for subs. Yeah, nah. I don't have a cry emote, sadly. But it's, you know, I think that also partly incentivizes me to want more people to show up, because the more people are here, the more quote-unquote successful I am as an entertainer, you know? But like Game Guy said, that is most likely a sentiment, or stigma, if you will. So it's been very difficult for me to grasp it. It's been very hard for me to, like, tell myself, dude, calm the fuck down. Just do what you want to do. And whenever I tell that to myself, I'm like, well, I can't just do what I want to do, because then the people who are here might find it boring. That's a real fear as well, by the way. Like, that I'm doing stuff that you guys might not find interesting or funny. That's why, like, whenever I see Supreme or Necro make memes, for example, then I know, hey, I did something funny that people could make something even more funny out of. Putting pressure on things not needing pressure. Yeah. That's typical me. Typical me. But yeah, that's happening a lot. Sounds like my day today. Oof. I think it also comes down to the fact, like, I want to be, it's hard to measure stuff like that on your own, so brain gravitates towards the numbers, which is pretty much the only data you get. Yeah. Oh, hello. Plushie. Thank you. That was really low, actually. I didn't hear the plushie at all there, but okay. Yeah, like, there's a lot of, it's been going on in my head for quite a while. And, it has gotten me to a point, and don't get scared, chat, but I need to bring this up now. It has made me think about maybe I am not cut out for streaming, and that I should attempt other ways to entertain. But when my mind goes there, I'm like, well, what else can I do? YouTube videos? Well, okay, what kind of videos? I don't know. You can stand there and look pretty. Because, like, you know, people have, you know, they've commented on my voice and all that. Bathtub Streamer Inc. They've commented on how I sound like and all that. And people say, like, dude, become a voice actor. And then we come back to the whole aspect. I'm not trying to earn money. That's not, I have a full-time job. I'm good. I don't need extra cash all the time. The only reason I need extra cash right now is because I had to invest in a new PC, and I'll get that money back with time. I'm good when it comes to an income. So I don't see a point in voice acting. YouTube videos are interesting. You don't need to get paid to VA. No, but voice acting is not a fun thing to do for me. But when it comes to like YouTube videos, like I said, there's a lot of different things that people have made that I think look interesting and fun. But making it is something I don't think I have the capacity and creativity to do. Like, for example, what are they called? It's not a review. What are they called? It's like when people like make long videos about a topic. What the fuck is it called? It's not resumes. It's essays. Thank you, Miji. Essays. Like video essays on different things. Those are really interesting for me to watch. I'm like, that's really cool. I would love to do that. But that takes a lot of research, a lot of passion, a lot of knowledge. Which I don't really have any of that in a lot of topics, to be honest. So I have a hard time like getting involved in that. Of course, there's the whole aspect that that you guys have suggested as well. Like, hey, why don't you just make, free, videos of all the stupid shit you do in streaming, like montages. I'm like, I've done that before. I think it's mostly about the writing. That too, yes. But it is also very much about knowledge and research. It's very difficult nowadays, specifically nowadays when it comes to like online content and entertainment. Like the bar is so high nowadays. And it has made me realize that I'm probably lagging. Video essays are like 90% research. What style I was saying, yeah. I'm lacking on the drive, motivation, and creative juices that it takes to make like concrete and fun content nowadays. Of course, there's the argument, oh, but there are people who like just playing video games with their friends and they get millions of views. And like, yeah, they've also been on the scene for quite a long time. Get that then. A lot of it, yes. Be inspired, please. And motivated. That's easier said than done, Vitas. Very much easier said than done. And yeah. A lot of stuff that's been going on in my mind about all this kind of stuff. And I don't really have an answer to it. I don't have an answer. And it's funny because this is something that was brought up to me by close friends as well. I'm in a situation where my hobby is this, like, is streaming. That's my hobby. And it's borderline becoming a part-time job at this point. I don't have anything else other than this when it comes to stuff to do. I'm not saying that I don't have friends. I do have friends. I have lovely friends and we hang out whenever we can. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't have a hobby other than this. And finding new hobbies is difficult. People say, dude, just go out and do something. Do what? I don't know. Cosplay? That is one hell of a thing to start off with. And expensive. Okay, then knit? Yeah, sure. Something I have no interest in whatsoever. Go on a hike. When do I have time for that, Stylo? When I come home from work, either I got to stream or it's pitch black outside. Maybe pick up a cool instrument like, yeah. A lot of hobbies are pricey. Yeah, they are. Learn guitar. Why an instrument? Typical college hobby. I don't have a hobby either. I just game or work. Yeah. Get a cheap keyboard, look at crappy YouTube tutorials, then play sad songs. I don't want to learn music though. Again, that's like a hobby that most people want to make something out of. That's why they work so hard on perfecting their art. And like Midge is saying, like art, I'm not interested in like becoming better at that. Because I've never had fun drawing. Little did we know the Sam music is playing live. Sure. Let's go with that. Yeah, like what do? It's been difficult to like kind of wrap my head around this kind of stuff. Writing? I did write before, sure. But writing is again not really something you can get anywhere with. I think that's also a problem that I have. The few things that I am interested in as a hobby, that I'm passionate about, is stuff that people either expect you to like make something out of, or then it's a waste of time. You know? Like let's say an instrument, right? Let's take a guitar like Stylo suggested, right? If you don't want to make that into a career choice, it's still a hobby that's beneficial. Writing is very much like in that state of mind where if you don't try to get your writing like somewhere, then you're wasting your time completely. And it's not like I'm gonna go on like on fanfiction.com and post stuff on there because that's not what I want to do. I suppose they're both good for creativity and imagination, yeah. A lot of people play guitar just because it's nice, like singing in the shower. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I didn't bring this up to try to help make you guys help me find a new hobby. It's to put it into perspectives. Hobby means fun. If you take it somewhere, it becomes a job, not fun. Yeah. And I'm very much afraid that I've gotten to a point where my hobby as a streamer has become, well, too much of a job to, you know, go back to being a hobby. And that's not because of you guys, that's because of my own mindset. Just because some people make jobs out of their hobby doesn't mean that getting better at it is the only... Getting better at it is only for it. Getting better at a thing feels nice too. See, Midgie, I'm gonna be honest with you, I completely disagree there. Whenever I get better at something, I don't feel good about it. I just feel like, oh great, I'm better at it, now I don't have to worry about it. Gym must be a fun place, Ace. I used to go to the gym, actually. Worked out almost daily. Then the gyms closed down because of COVID. And that was right around when I finally said to myself, nah, I need to go there every day and actually get in shape. And then they closed down. This is just my luck. Ace was ripped before lockdown. Nah. I've never been ripped, but I've never been overweight either. I've always just been dead in the middle. Getting better at something is natural if you do it a lot. You can still do it for fun. Sure. I'm not saying, like, here's the thing. I'm not saying, like, what you guys are saying is wrong. In fact, everything you guys are saying so far is correct. It's just not correct for me. And that's the issue here. That's the issue. Like, for example, video games, for me, for example, that only became a hobby because I had nowhere else to go. And because that constantly have new things for me to experience. I can't really do that with most other hobbies. Unless it's something where you travel. And I hate traveling. Need to work on the mindset, brother. I have done that for a long time, Stylo. Since I was 18 years old, I have been trying my hardest to work on my mindset. And the sad thing is, there are just some people out there who can't change certain things about themselves. You can't change everything. There just are some things that's hard-coded into you. A hobby doesn't have to be creative. True? Sure. I never said that. My dad does Sudoku puzzles in his free time. Always a new one in his fancy app thing. Fair? Oh god. Need to buy a new one. This thing is like... Either that or get oil for it. I don't know. I mean, more in like... the getting better at things doesn't feel rewarding for you. I don't know. I don't know. The aspect of feeling rewarded, for me personally, we're talking me personally here, people. All right? The aspect of feeling rewarded, I have only ever had that whenever I was successful on something. And that has been sadly few and far between because, well, it's a mix of like slightly tough childhood and being tough on myself. And just be having bad luck on certain things. So, yeah, I think I'm one of those people who haven't learned to just kind of take like anything in your life as a positive aspect. So any kind of thing I do right, I don't really feel rewarded for it. In the sense like, hey, yeah, I did a good job. I did pretty good there. I can't. And I don't know, I don't know why I can't like get that mindset. Why do I keep closing my eyes whenever I look this way? That's just how I am, really. And it's something that, like, trust me when I say this, people, I've tried to like change that about myself. I've tried many different things. Many different things. There's been a few times where I just said to myself, dude, just go out and do something different. See what happens. And I did that, and I burnt myself bad. I don't really want to go into those experiences. But needless to say, I burned myself bad on those risks. God, I hate this. Sorry for bringing this up. I know I'm not really... This is more supposed to be like a fun time. Not so much me like... I don't know what to do! Like, sorry. That's... Everyone needs to vent. Sure, that's true. I think it's just frustration, you know. It's frustration that I don't have that creativity to make. Ow! Dick! Fine. I'm pretty sure there's something called burnout. Sure, cool, but see, that's the thing. I don't think what I'm going through right now is burnout. Because I'm frustrated at myself for not coming up with something new and creative that I can, you know, put out there. I think that's my biggest annoyance right now. That's what I'm frustrated about. Maybe it can take a while to recover from it. Maybe. I just don't think it's burnout. I legitimately don't think it is. I don't know. I don't know. Could also be, of course, you know. Maybe it's because I haven't found that thing that like I'm naturally good at that I can like hone, you know? There are many aspects that like I think about. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But burnout? Nah, I don't think it's burnout. I legitimately do not believe it's burnout. Because if it was burnout, because I felt burnout before. That's why, you know, I went away for like four months. I think it was 4 months. Yeah, it was 4 months. Why does he... I don't know why he keeps closing his freaking eyes whenever I look that direction. I made meme. Now I'm scared of meme posting. Why? Why? I did it. Nice. The Pug Tracker. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello there, good sir. How was your day? I do hope it was grand. It has been very hot. Very hot. And very wet as well. It heavy rained today, by the way. Thunder strikes and everything. On top of it being like 30 degrees Celsius. It's not been fun today. It's been very bad. I do understand that there is a heat wave. Yeah, it's not gonna be as bad for me. Like, Britain got the worst of it, really. But I think they're over it now. I think, like, the temperature is going down for them now. Yeah. Just, other than that, you know, frustrated. That's it. That's all I can say. Frustrated over a lot of things. I bought a surfboard just in case. I see. It's another thing, actually. Another thing that I think, again, is my own fault, by the way, chat. I think it's also the fact that I'm surrounded by a lot of people who are very successful within this hobby of mine. But again, they try to make it a job. Again, they try to make it a job. And I'm like, nah, I don't want no job, please. Don't want job. No, just hobby. Ace no want work. No, I do want work, but I have work. That, again, that's the thing. I have work. I'm happy with my work. The streaming is hobby. If it makes you feel better, I'm neither successful nor trying to make it a job. I don't know how to feel about that, Lunetta. I don't know how to feel about that. Or what to feel about it, honestly. What if you swap them? Like, you make this your work and your work becomes hobby. Genius, Midas. You truly are the golden man with all the golden ideas. I do understand your frustration, as I do have times when I just get a little undermined or mad. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's difficult. Ow! I think it also comes down to the fact that, like, okay, this is just between me and you, chat. But I'm gonna be honest. I kind of think the whole VTubing thing was a mistake on my part. I honestly do. That's not the fault of any of the people I worked with. Like, they did wonderful. The art is great. The rigging is amazing. Stop apologizing! I'm legitimately gonna get mad at you, Miji. I'm legitimately gonna be mad at you if you keep apologizing over this. Stop it. There, it's... Bro, no, silencio. Well, again, this is from the perspective of, like... Not of success, by the way. The whole VTubing thing. Because the majority of people, like, they like it. That's great. I personally just feel like I don't really enjoy doing it. I just personally think I don't really enjoy doing it all that much. And I don't really know how to, like... Cope is not the right word. Handle it, I guess. What, you don't like bottles hitting your head every 5 minutes? No, being serious about this, Stylo, I'm saying the aspect of VTubing, I don't really find it entertaining or fun to do. I think that's the best way of putting it. And why not make a VTuber Thursday where you do stuff as VTuber? Because that's just going backwards. It's like clinging on to like an ex, looking at their like looking at their social media post, like, we're just on a break. We'll be back soon. Like, we're just on a break. Like, you know, like we just had an argument, so we'll figure it out later. Why it? Why I don't understand, like, the eyes. This is pissing me off. I don't know who Ross is, Lunetta. Put the glasses back on. Well, no, that's not fixing it, Stylo. The eyes shouldn't close all the time. Period. So I don't know. Friends, from Friends. Oh. Right, the incel character, right? Oh, thanks. Right? That's what he is. Like, people keep on calling him an incel, I think. Yes. Actually, yes, Ross is kind of incel-y. Never noticed. I do think you can always take a rest, as this is just a virtual world. A world where you can do whatever you can or whatever you put your mind to. Maybe. Just kind of feels like a disservice to all the work that was put into it. You know, this is not just like, oh, these people work so hard on it. I spend a lot of money on it as well. And then after all of that, I'm just like, nah, we'll just do it like once a week or some shit like that out of the 4 times I go live. Nah, it's fine. It just feels not right to do that. And I think that's from my upbringing. You always use the stuff you buy with your money to the fullest extent. Don't waste stuff you invest in. That's the mindset that I've been grown up with. Why? It's like it loses tracking as soon as I just look to the left. I don't understand. I don't understand. Mine was like that. How did you fix it? Or did you fix it? So heavy convo aside, what are we doing? This. Halo, I'm sorry to say this, but this is all I have plans for today. Talking about this. Could be a lighting issue. I got white light in my face. It's be like, tell me what to do without telling me what to do. And if it's good, I don't like it. No, again, Kula, I'm not asking you guys to tell me what to do. That's the thing. I don't want people to tell me exactly what to do about this. Then it's tracking. Ah. There's a smudge on the sensor. I don't think so. What I want is to figure things out myself, but I can't figure things out, and that's what's frustrating. Can we do that anyway? No, you can't. Frustration. Did it have to be by yourself? If I can't do it myself, Meiji. Legitimately, if I can't do this myself, if I can't figure this shit out myself, then how am I going to do that in the future? How am I going to get better in the future if I can't figure this stuff out myself right now? Like, not as in, like, right this instant, but you know.
Here's your drink.
Thanks. And I know what you're going to say. Well, people need help. Sure. But I don't want help all the time. And I do get help all the fucking time. I need to be able to take care of myself when it comes to these kinds of decisions. Like, more often. I haven't heard this one in a while. What the fuck funny part about it is I have never found anyone I can relate to on this aspect. Because usually people who go through what I'm going through right now, that is usually because they're like, I'm not successful, but I want to make, this is my dream. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. This isn't my dream. This is just something that's fun for me, but I'm making it a job. And that's a problem because I'm not successful in it because I'm trying to make it a job when I don't want it to be a job. You know? That sounds really weird when I put it up like that, but I hope that that conveys it correctly. There's nothing wrong with not knowing what to do. True? It just becomes infuriating. It's very true. I do say that after only being in here for 9 minutes, you have kind of put my We did as well.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Was it Dark Souls 2? Yeah, it was Dark Souls 2. They had a giant frog in a watery arena with a giant human skull underneath. It's weird. Nah, DS2 frog wasn't cool. That thing had to die. I don't understand why people got so freaked out over it. Out of everything the Souls series has provided, when it comes to body horror and just grotesque enemies, why were people freaked out about the frog boss? Seriously, it was not that bad. 'Cause frog, that doesn't explain shit. Hey, Turtle. Exactly. That still doesn't explain anything. Haven't heard anything about a frog in Souls. Okay. Okay. Like, for Christ's sake, if we put... Sure, let's go with that. And then... I really don't understand why people are so freaked out about this thing. Let's go over here real quick. Okay. So in Dark Souls 1, right? There was a thing called the Gaping Dragon. All right? I'm going to show you the song demon, aka the frog, first. Okay? There you go. That's the frog boss. People got freaked out over this thing. I don't understand. Why are people freaked out over this thing when this thing right here wasn't the first game? And people didn't make a big fuss out of it. How is this thing? Oh, this is okay. This is fine. But this thing makes people like go like, ew, gross. Oh my God. When like that, oh my God. I don't understand. They're both cute. I don't get it. It's a frog skull. That doesn't explain shit. 'Cause it is small. It's not small. Both of them are huge. If it's got a human-ish face, it's more unsettling. I gotta disagree there. I was just sort of disappointed. After all I had to go through to get to it, it's a big sad frog in a skin sleeping bag. I see. Froggy boy just looks sad. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Yeah. Hey, the Rasa. Well, the frog is more disgusting. The dragon is more scary for me. I see. It is small combo. It is damn small. Do not tell me it's 50 feet tall and wide. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. Why is the frog so unsettling to people? I can't wrap my head around that. That's the same as when people find it like extra like disgusting when they see like a spider with a human face. I find that to be extremely goofy. Like freaking... Where is he? Where is he? There, there he is. Patches from friggin' Bloodborne. He just looks stupid. Look. Here. Look at him. How do people find that more terrifying than a regular spider? I don't understand. He looks goofy as hell. That looks yes, exactly. It looks stupid and it's hilarious. Because now it has 8 legs to kick you down a hole. I mean, he technically did that. He technically did that. It's big and goofy, yeah. How is it goes? It's like I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. I think that's how he talks, some shit like that. I don't know. I guess that's just one of those things, again, where I'm in the minority. That's another thing I've learned, actually. I tend to be in the minority of a lot of online opinions. And I'm not doing that on purpose, I swear. I don't know. Okay. Sure. What, you don't think so? You think I share a lot of, like, of the majority's opinions? The majority isn't always right. So what you're telling me is that when I say that Dark Souls 1 is the worst Dark Souls game out of them all, and I think that Dark Souls 2 is amongst the best, the majority are wrong and I'm right? This is bait. Unpopular opinion here. Patches doesn't really seem like that nice of a guy. I hear bait. No, I'm being serious. That is my honest to God opinion. I don't understand why people find the first Dark Souls to be the best. It sucks, okay? I'm sorry. The first Dark Souls game fucking blows. Whenever I have to play through the old Dark Souls games, I kid you not, I'll choose the second one over the first one in a heartbeat. I mean that. Well, then that's different combo. It's you and not the gaming politics. I think Demons is the worst. DS2 is jank, but had a lot of going for it. No matter what, the Demon Souls remake is the best. Don't at me. I'm saying that right now. Don't at me. Demon Souls remake, best out of all of them. And that's not even made by FromSoft. Them's fighting words. I don't care. I do not care. What up, brother? Someone's feeling spicy. Demon Souls remake is nice. If it did away with the stupid "if you die, the world gets messed up" system, fight me From Software, I will put dirt in your eye. Remake was just great. The sound design was 10 times better than what FromSoft does. That's a thing, actually. That's a thing I need to rant about. The sound design that From Software uses is stock. Can you believe that? Legitimately, the majority of their sounds they use in the game that is now known for being Dark Souls sound effects are stock sound effects. No joke. It's like... And then when I experienced like the Demon Souls remake, where custom-made sounds were added to it, it was eargasmic, I guess is the best way I could put it. Oh boy. Nothing much. VR chat just pushed another controversial update apparently. Anti-cheat. Who cares? VR chat is a cesspool anyway. There being a freaking documentary on it. A documentary. I swear to God. Souls have forgettable sound and music, and the combat isn't that great. There, I said it. Elden Ring was a long haul of mediocrity. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that Elden Ring has going for it is the environment. The environment looks really, really good. Same with Sekiro. Sekiro also has amazing environment, and that gameplay-wise was better than like any of the Souls games. In fact, that's also why Bloodborne is like a favorite of mine, because of the environment. Legitimately, the worlds they build and the environments they make. That's what's good about the Souls series. The combat has gotten okay, but it used to be ass. If you want a Dark Souls game with good combat, play Neo. Just play Neo. That has great combat. Oh boy. Neo goes so much faster, yeah. I got tired of the yup, everything is still black in Bloodborne. Can never really get into Souls-like games. Mostly a skill issue since I suck at games. I can understand that mentality, Rasa, but when it comes to skills, and specifically From Software's games, it's not about skill, it's about repetition. Because every single enemy has like one thing you just gotta do to it in one pattern, and you will always win. That's how their games are set up. The thing that people find like confusing with skill is the fact like people have a hard time with the whole repetition aspect. So can you not, Raza, if people told you exactly how to beat every single enemy, you would have so much an easier time with it. Just dodge this way and hit this specific spot and boom, you killed it. That's how it is, really. Slam a vine sound effect in the character and they make them much more funnier. I'm not from that. I'm not from that decade of humor, sadly, so I don't really find that funny. Souls games are deceptively simple. You go through most of them by using one or two weapons, and the movesets don't change, so you're just doing the same thing over and over. Yeah, what Luletto is saying. And I've played through all of them. Like, all of them. Demon Souls, the original. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Demon Souls the remake, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Neo 1, Neo 2. The only ones I haven't really played. There is that, like, sci-fi one, isn't there? Where, like, you target body parts. I forgot what it's called. It's like post-apocalyptic Souls-like game where you play as like a cripple, but then gets like a suit. Elec? Is that what it's called? I don't think it's called Elec. No, that's not it. I have no idea what Elec is. This Surge, thank you. Yes, that's what the name is. The Surge, yeah. That's the game series I'm talking about. What do you mean play as a cripple? You legitimately, in The Surge, play as a man who does not, who is like a handicap. He is a cripple. He does not have his legs. And the reason he can move around in the game is the fact that he has a suit on. Exoskeleton, yeah. It got mixed receptions on release because it's very slow. It's very slow in movement, apparently. Very sluggish. It's a difficult game. I think that boils down to the movement. Oh yeah, the only other Souls-like game that I might really enjoy, that I haven't played, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Which is weird to think about, because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, and I have never played it. It's so good. I've heard. It's getting a sequel, apparently. Also no iframes? Ah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Thought I had, chat. Should I cut back on the amount of days I stream? Could that be potentially a solution? Like have more just chatting streams and just chill. Talk about random shit. And then have fewer days doing that so there's more stuff that I can accumulate. An A10 Warthog. I don't know what that is. If you include the funny videos in your chatting streams, sure, man. Halo 2 time? I don't know that... I don't think that's called the A10 Warthog. I think that's just called the Warthog. Ow.
Here's a drink.
Thanks. I do enjoy the just chatting streams. Go for them. Alright, chat. I need you to be honest with me here then. Like, be completely honest here. That's what I need from you. Do you prefer the just chatting streams over the game streams then? I need you to be honest. I took that. Yeah, no, that's Halo in a nutshell. An AT-10 Warthog is a plane. Oh. Kinda do, yeah. I'm 50-50 in both. Okay. It's all about the chatting. Bro, it's all about the chatting. Oh, okay. Why? Why do you close your eye? Why do you have a lazy... Oh my god. There's something with this phone. I swear to God. I do prefer them personally, though. It's kind of hard to tell because you've never had a period of time where you were doing just chatting streams all the time. That is fair. It's like Avatar. There needs to be balance. And you gotta keep an eye on the Fire Nation. I like both. These get us attention. Games rile you up, and that's entertaining. Ah. You can talk about game politics and freaking frogs and I don't know, ice cream. I'm not really that interested in frogs, though. Frogs have gotten a lot more popular, like, on the internet, though. More podcasts would be nice. I see. Right. Podcasts. Podcast will be a vibe, though. All right. Podcasts. Okay. Shit. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think the biggest issue with podcasts is the fact that I need guests for that. Because if I do a podcast where it's just me, then it's just a chatting stream. You know? Aren't we guests? Just ask any other streamer you know. Easy. It's not that easy, Mutus. It's not that easy. It's the same as me going like, hey, Radiant Soul, VR chat streamer, you want to be part of a podcast I have no questions for? And he'd be like, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have time, you know. Like, that's cool, right? Yeah. At minimum, you need a co-host. Yeah. Radiant Soul sounds rude. He's not. He's busy. That's what he is. He's got a big community he's got to take care of. Okay, the easy way is to hold a gun to them to do the podcast. He's a voice box. He's a way more than that. He's a memer. He's very much within the meme space. He keeps himself updated as well. And sadly, he has COVID. He apparently got it while he was at TwitchCon. Hope he gets a speedy recovery. Yeah, like Turtle said. Going back to, like, a few things I said before, chat, actually. Speaking of that, the whole meme thing. I'm gonna be honest, I personally think that I don't have the humor that like, the Twitch community enjoys nowadays. I think that's also a factor. I legitimately think, like, that I don't have the humor people find the most fun on this platform. I think I'm too, what do the young ones call it? I'm too boomer? I'm too normie? Is that what they call it? What people find fun on here, I don't get. Yeah, because it went back to funny equals random. Ah. What, you don't understand the Pog, Pepe laughs, and Monka S? No, I understand the emotes. I just don't understand the humor in general. I really don't. Lols at a random. Yeah, I don't get that. I'm sorry, I don't. As long as we don't go back to loud equals funny. Well, partly they're doing that. You know, the whole Vine boom thing, bass boosted, extra loud equals funny, that kind of shit. I kind of do agree with you on that. Guess we're all too old here. Don't say that, Turtle. Don't say that. Oh. Have you not seen Tommy Innit content? It's legit just loud equals funny. I'm gonna stay far away from that then. Give your podcast a retirement home aesthetic. No. 24 and I'm too old for humor already. Ah. Right. Alright. Fine. Impromptu shit. Chat. Let's talk Twitch politics. Let's get a bit more serious about this one, huh? So, regarding Twitch politics. This is a hot take, ladies and gentlemen, for me personally, all right? I'm gonna say this outright, okay? You guys can disagree with me, but in my opinion, I think that the VTuber community on Twitch is overly sexual. You did not just say... I did say that. And I think that Twitch staff should be doing something about it. Like, you know, cut down on the sexuality. So it's not just titties all the time. Not my anime booba, no. Considering the whole platform is overly sexual, you're technically not wrong. Put them into horny jail. Okay, like... To be completely honest, I do think it's a legitimate issue, though. Like, all the big streamers... See, that's the most annoying thing about this. All the big VTuber streamers that are actually funny and engaging and, like, interesting to watch, they're overly sexual. And I'm like, so... I get mad when I see this. Because, like, you don't need the sexual aspect. You're funny. You're interesting to watch. Why? Why the cleavage? Why the obviously, like, sex bait, but disguised as a swimsuit? Why? It's... Old motto of sex sells. Yeah. It's sad but true. Well, because nice to look at, I guess. Sure. And I can tell you right now, Majority, like, if any other of the big VTubers out there would see this, like, see me say this, they would say, well, this is how we express ourselves. Why is it needed for all of you to express yourselves through showing so much skin, specifically around the areas that are sexualized a lot? Like, and it's not even it's not even the female streamers either. Like, the male streamers are doing it as well. The male streamers are doing it as well. Like, there are several male VTube streamers now that has jiggle physics on their man tits. Because, you know, that's what people are into. I don't know why it's up there. It's the trend. It's a stupid trend. Are they fat male VTubers? No, they're, you know, they're bulky, but they made specifically the pecs very jiggly. It's the trend. It's a stupid trend. Jiggly pecs by Odin. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I know I'm gonna be called like a normie or a boomer or whatever for not like getting it, but it's just, it's not needed. It's really not needed. But it's Twitch. That's what racks in the views, sadly. This is a perfect example of how the majority isn't always right. These things are cringe. Maybe. 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 Who knows? I sure as hell don't. We're all boomers here, so don't worry. This is Ace being a minority opinion again. Genius! You weren't kidding! I know. I'm very serious about these things. A whole bunch of 20-year-olds. Yeah. Get an internally clean glass bag and add jiggle physics to it. I mean, my hair has jiggle physics. That's the only thing I have. Like, I know Mijichu has tried to rebrand herself lately. And she's very conscious about this, by the way. Like, she's very conscious about it. She's like, I don't want to be sexual. I don't want to attract that audience. So she's trying her best, like, to rebrand herself without, like, making it sexual, but still making it, like, appealing. And that is difficult. That is difficult to do. Rebrand? What? Yeah. When that becomes a thing, we don't know. It's your hair combo. It's your hair. It's not 3 times anime. God. Someone get her on the line. Okay. Hey, Midge, you got time? The chat wants to talk to you. I don't even know if she's here. What's a snap? What? She doesn't have... Oh my god. I don't think she's here. She might be eating breakfast right now, actually. Turn down the physics by 1 degree each stream and they won't even notice the difference. The podcast begins now. So you're rebranding away from the VTuber stereotypes. How is that going? It could, yeah, sure. I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to freaking call the podcast anymore. I clicked the VTuber tag. I saw something that I never want to see again. What did you see? Combo cast? I don't know. I'm thinking something different might work better. Something that isn't correlated to me specifically. You know? The Viking meeting. Oh boy. Or something of the sort. I don't know. The Valhalla Feast with Ace Comp. I don't think that's gonna work. Because that really makes it sound like the primary focus is on, you know, Vikings, which it isn't. On today's Pillage and Plunder Stories, Ace said Miji's rebranding. What is she doing? We're not going to talk about the furries. What is there to talk about that hasn't already been said? Both good and bad at this point. Again, like, I'm friends with a few furries, and I stand by my own opinion on this. Furries are really, really cool people when they're not in groups. When they're not in groups, furries are really cool and chill people, for the most part. Because like when furries like group up, when it's a big group of furries, that's when all the weird stuff starts to happen. What's the opposite of a concentrate? Freedom? Oh God, Stylo. Ouch. Yeah, that sucks. Groups a threat, a herd. Let's not step into difficult territories. Yes, let's not. Again, like, furries are cool people when they're not in groups. That's the best way I can really put it, in my own opinion. Because I've talked to a lot of furries. Like, legitimately, I've talked to a lot of different furries. All of which have always had really interesting personalities and really cool people to just talk to. The people who have, like, fursuits and stuff like that, it's a passion of theirs. They put a lot of money, effort, and, like, thought into these suits. Which is fine. But as soon as they start to group up, that's when the mentality changes. And that's where it starts getting like more weird and out there and sometimes even dangerous. Isn't it like any group of people that are into something? Well, both yes and no, Necro, because furries... The furry fandom is very much like a community of people who feels like they're outcasts.
Here's a drink.
It's very much like a community of people who feel like they don't belong with other people. And then they find the furry community and they find them being as accepting as they are. For both good and bad, really. I don't know, I've met groups of furries and they were pretty chill. I mean, again, there are exceptions to the rule, Risa. Just from my experience, I've met really cool furries, but every single time they've been in groups of other furries, no matter what, their mindset and their behavior always change. From my experience, at the very least. It's like the Double O's weaves. If anime never became mainstream acceptable. Yeah, a little bit actually. I guess the best way to say it is that the groups are easier to end up as extremists. Yeah, I think that might be a better way of putting it. Yeah. We have a saying in Finland that roughly goes, stupidity gets denser in a crowd. Oh, that's actually a good saying. That's a good saying. That can go for anything, really. That can go for any kind of group. Oh, that's nice. That's actually good. You could say the same thing about fandoms in general. There's always going to be bad eggs. That is true. Again, from my experience, I've seen bad eggs from any kind of fandom. When it comes to furries, again, I have to state this, people. This is like my experiences. The furry fandom has a lot of bad eggs. Like a lot. And when people keep on saying like, oh, this is the minority. Well, why do I then keep meeting the minority? I keep meeting the minority. And then the minority of people I meet that are supposed to be part of the majority, I feel like they're few and far between. And I don't understand that. If the minority are the people who are like, are a bit too much, I guess I should say, then why do I have a hard time finding the people who are supposed to be the chill ones? That's what I don't understand. And that's why my mindset is on, it must be because they're in groups. Because whenever I talk to furries who are not in a big group of furries, they're chill people. They're legitimately chill people to talk to. But as soon as they're in groups, that's when it like starts to get a bit weird. Maybe the chill ones don't talk about it. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe they all just gravitate towards you. I don't know. If that's the case, I'm just gonna stay far away from the furry community. If the bad eggs are gravitating towards me, I'll just stay away from the fandom altogether, to be honest. Don't want to step on a landmine now, but I've seen more and more videos of so-called Proud Boys waving Nazi flag around and walking through cities in America. One of the top defenders against that word, Germany. Isn't it like forbidden to like do that? At least in Germany, it is partly forbidden and can be punished by law. Yeah, it's very bad. That's very bad. You know, some people have different personalities in different groups of certain degree. True. That's very true. It's just like, for me personally, like the entire talk. The entire talk about furries, it's very difficult for me to like get into this dialogue because, like I said, I'm friends with furries. So whenever I state my opinion on these kinds of things, the friends that I have that are furries feels like I'm talking against their fandom. When I'm trying my hardest not to do that. Because I'm friends with them. That's also why I keep getting told, like, well, they're the minority. The bad eggs are the bad eggs, and they're usually the loudest, but they're also, like, the least amount of people who are like that in the community. And I'm like, okay, I'll do my best to believe you, but from my personal experience, that's the opposite. And it's difficult to bring that up because usually they feel attacked when I say that. And fair enough, it's your community. I'm not part of it. So when I state something I feel is negative about it, it feels bad because it's a community that you're in that has, like, helped you through times, have been there for you, has given you a lot of fun memories and stuff like that. That's understandable. I think the reason why I don't really resonate with that is because I'm part of the Star Wars fandom and we hate each other. The Star Wars fandom, we fucking despise each other. We hate each other so much. Oh boy. What is your opinion on The Last Jedi? Go. Why do you have to ruin the fun, man? Why do you have to ruin the fun asking that fucking question? Are you proud of yourself? Are you proud of yourself for asking that? Are you really? Really? You're bringing the mood down. Is that what you want? Just my opinion on The Last Jedi. My opinion on The Last Jedi. This is coming from someone who loved, and still do, love the prequels. I love the prequels over the original 3 movies. Okay? I'm saying that right now. I love the prequels. The sequel trilogy is a huge wasted potential. The first of the sequel trilogy was fun. It was a fun movie. Like, legitimately, the characters were interesting. There was a few hiccups along the way, but I found the first of the sequel trilogy to be an interesting and fun watch in the Star Wars universe. The second one had parts that were interesting. And the third one I didn't watch. I didn't watch the third one. And now from what I can hear from people, it was a good choice that I didn't. I have heard a lot of things about the third movie in the sequel trilogies. I have seen clips of theaters filled only with fangirls cheering as the last scene where Kylo and Rey kiss, cheer only to be disappointed that he dies immediately after. And it's just kind of like, so it's become a chick flick? Like, what am I? I'm not sure how to feel about this one. I really... Yeah. But then again, now we come back to the whole aspect of, like, you know, I have very much the opinion of the minority. I fucking love the Book of Boba Fett. And it's weird because I see so many people who are like, oh no, they didn't do the character justice. I'm like, bro, I love the Book of Boba Fett. That shit was lit. I love that series so much. I loved the Book of Boba Fett. But so many people hated it. And I don't understand. They're like, he's not the Boba Fett I know. He's not like the bounty hunter that he's supposed to be. I'm like, well, bitch, you already have a bounty hunter series. The Mandalorian. What, do you want another one? You're just gonna say it's repetitive at that point. Like, it's just, again, the Star Wars fandom, we fucking hate each other. We hate each other. It's not a welcoming fandom, but the universe is amazing. That's how I can put it. Like, the content is great. The universe is amazing, and you can get engrossed in it from every angle. Sci-fi, fantasy, freaking westerns, horror. Any kind of thing you can think about is in Star Wars. And that's why I like it so much. But the fans are horrible. I'm sorry, but they are. That's where I can say the Star Wars fandom, the majority are the bad eggs. And the minority who doesn't speak up about a lot of stuff are the good ones. We have a minority of like people who are the good eggs who speak up, but they're few and far between. He's like 5 minutes in the original movies. What kind of character is he there? I mean, you don't know much about him at that point. Didn't watch the series, by the way. Well, no, the whole thing about Boba Fett was that he looked cool. Like, no joke. That was the thing about him. In the original movies, he looked cool. That was it. There was nothing else to him. But because he looked so cool, he became like a big thing. That's the same thing with like Call of Duty, for example. Look at Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You know Ghost, right? Like the guy with the skull mask. The only reason like the Call of Duty Ghosts became a game was because of that character. Because he had a cool mask and a cool name. That was it. That was enough for people to be like, oh my god, I need more of that. What kind of operative is he? There has to be a game about him. Like, that's just kind of how it is with most of the stuff nowadays. Just in general, actually. The rule of cool can dictate a lot of things. And see, the funny thing is about Star Wars, people. As much as we all love all the new series that are coming out, the thing that people seem to forget about it is that all of these really well-directed like TV series, they're exposition. I kid you not. They're all one big elaborate way of explaining the like sequel trilogies. Like if you really look into these things here, if you look in The Mandalorian, the Book of Boba Fett, the freaking Bad Batch animated series, all of these series have one thing in common. What is that? They're giving snippets and tidbits about the cloning aspect of Palpatine, which was never explained in the movies. It was never explained. All of a sudden, Palpatine is back. I'm sorry, what? Didn't he die? We don't talk about it. Fan on Twitter. Where'd you find this turtle? Are you referring to like... Are you referring to Star Wars Theory? Where he cried about like something that made him really happy. And then someone said like that Star Wars was not like that, like Twitter or Twitch was not to show feelings or whatever. Is that what you're referring to? Because he got backlash for that. From everyone. Might be, yeah. Yeah, no, that guy got backlash from literally everyone. Literally everyone. And that was when Kathleen Kennedy was still like she was still like the head of everything Star Wars. That was before Dave Filoni got the creative director title. I don't know if Kathleen Kennedy is still involved in Star Wars. I know she's moved on to do her own things now, though. I still don't know if her name is tied to Star Wars, though. Who knows? Who knows? It doesn't matter. Anyway. I think it's a good time to stop here. Oh wow, we've been going for 2 hours. Oh my god. I honestly didn't even notice that. I'll see if I can get the whole podcast up and running again. Sure, why not? Just chatting, I'll see if we can do that a bit more often. See if we can get a few pals involved in the whole podcast thing. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Sincerely, thank you. And, I hope I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Or whenever you guys have time, of course. I am going to throw you guys towards Draken. He's playing Project Zomboid, so he's probably trying to dodge some zombies. And I think he's actually doing better than I ever did in that game. So all you have to do is go quack when we go and see him. That's all you gotta do, just say quack. Because he is considered the Duck Man. But yeah, y'all have a great time, people. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.